Hello and welcome to the Northland Symphony Orchestra final concert cast of our 58th season. I'm Andrea Johnson. I'm on the board of directors for the NSOA and in the violin section.
And I'm Jim Murray, music director and conductor.
And we're excited to talk about our upcoming concert this Sunday, May 18th at North Kansas City High School at 3 p.m. Before we do, I want to say thank you to a handful of our sponsors. We could not put on these free concerts without them. So thank you very much to the Lydia Levin Community School of Music at William Jewell College, Youth Music Academy, which has their summer music camp coming up also at William Jewell College, featuring none other than our own Maestro Murray. And thank you as well to Palin Music.
And all three of those institutions offer, lessons and instruction for younger and developing and mature musicians and
Right.
have that commitment to doing that education. But how great is it that they also support our activities in addition to supporting the education of musicians at all points in their development?
Yeah, very much in line with our mission as well. So our concert coming up this Sunday has a theme implied by the background here, and that is space, the final frontier. So Jim, how did this theme come about? I know it's maybe a favorite of yours.
I don't know. I feel like that's my answer to you most of the time. I think this is only the second time we've done a full-fledged space theme, although
Really?
yeah, I think we've had elements of space before because there overlaps with movies and overlap with
Mhm.
fandoms. We've done that before. And so we hadn't done space in a while. So I thought, I kind of have sort of a rotation, but kind of change things up. And so we have like the 10th anniversary of Force Awakens is this year. And so I just thought, yeah, let's do space, but we have some things that we haven't played before and some new things in the list and some maybe I think we have like, the big name, what everybody wants to hear, and then we have some, I like to call them deep cuts. Uh,
Hmm.
that
Well, we can mention some of those.
Oh,
So some of the
absolutely.
fan favorites, definitely Star Wars, Star Trek.
Yeah, so we're doing Force Awakens for our Star Wars selection. I feel like we have to do something from Star Wars, but Force Awakens is the what is that, number seven? It's the first of the last three. And I really do enjoy the music from that. And it's
Hmm.
great because it's John Williams, but he also works in the stuff from all the themes are there that you know and love, and
Yeah.
it's actually a pretty powerful score. We definitely don't want to get into the debate about Star Trek versus Star Wars here in this moment, because I know there's some people who are very passionate about the two different worlds and the music thereof, but
Mm.
I love it all. So I think we can just bridge that gap. So we're doing a Star Trek medley, and man, this thing's got everything.
Hmm.
It's got, of course, the classic theme that everybody knows and loves, right? But it has Deep Space Nine and it has Voyager. I love the Voyager theme. I think it's the best one. I don't know if I say it's the best out of the Star Trek themes, but it's a great one. And it's also just really nicely put together. So like it's a big one. Like you get everything in one big swing. I think, we're getting to a point of generational issues here, because like we'll start with the shortest piece we ever play, which is Sunrise, the opening to Also Sprach Zarathustra, which is a tone poem by Richard Strauss, but people know it as the opening to a 2001 Space Odyssey, the
Yeah.
sunrise shot. And But then, we're also doing E.T., which one of our cellists reminded us that it's like over 40 years old.
I have not seen that. I've got to say, I kind of enjoy that music though. It's eerie. It's kind of a
You,
creepy
well, you need to please
theme.
tell me you're going to watch this movie.
I'll put it on the list for
All
sure.
right. And then I want to report. But we also have Claire de Lune by Debussy, Moonlight, which is kind of a classic. Interstellar by Hans Zimmer. Like when I think of Hans Zimmer, I still think of like Gladiator and
Mm.
uh, Parts of the Caribbean.
Oh, so good.
It's a really different Hans Zimmer score. It's very minimalistic. If you
Yeah.
know the film, we don't have all quite the electronic elements that the scorers do for the film, but we have some great percussionists that are rep, rep, reproducing those sounds on live instruments in very creative ways. And I actually really love that score. It's just
I
gorgeous.
do too. And it's cool too. Because in that movie, which is one of my husband's very favorites, the passage of time is a big theme motif throughout, and the music kind of reflects that. It shortens or lengthens and kind of reflects how time is passing differently for these different timelines, which I think is cool.
Yeah. And then we have a Haydn overture, which might be the weirdest selection on the
The deep
program,
cut.
but it's from an opera where, I mean, we're talking the 1700s, where they imagined what they thought life would be like on the moon. They kind of trick an astronomer into thinking that he's on the moon. And of course, there's a whole love thing going on as well. But it's really charming. And then Apollo 13 from
Yeah.
the movie James Horner score. So it's gonna be a fun program and something for everybody. I think, I was tried to do a pretty varied approach to these programming. So I think many people will be familiar with a lot of this stuff. And if you're not familiar with all of it, great, you'll find some new things and maybe a new movie you should watch, like
Yeah.
E.T.
A fun mix of soundtracks and
Yeah,
classical pieces as well.
yeah.
So we hope to see you there for this very fun Final Frontier concert, May 18th, Sunday, North Kansas
This
City High
Sunday.
School at 3 p.m. We also hope to see you at our final fundraiser of the season, which is our trivia. This one's always so fun for me. Um, Tickets are available on our website, also our Facebook page. That's June 1st and being emceed by Lindsay Shively, our friend
Channel
from
41.
Channel
And
41.
he was an alumni of our youth orchestra.
Yeah, she did an awesome job last year, I remember. So
So that's at
tickets
Chicken and Pickle,
yeah,
and concerts, of course, at North Kansas City High School. So, and of course, concerts free. And I don't know, you can buy a table, I think, for the trivia or individual tickets. All that's on the website.
yeah. And we always have really good raffle prizes as well, which are available. Tickets are available for purchase. They are usually pretty good packages and cool things that you can
That
win.
is true. I
So
think we do have pretty good stuff.
yeah. So
It's
even if you
fun.
don't have the answers to all the questions, you still have a chance to win something cool. So, all
Yeah, yeah,
right. Thanks,
absolutely.
Jim. And we hope to see you at the concert.